My lordy, good morning. Let's get the sound check over with because damn, what a shocker. What a shocker. 15,700. Wow. 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 Forgive me if you hear vacuuming in the background, but man, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully, some of you are out there taking advantage of the opportunity because it has been few and far between. It broke its support. We've had beautiful, golly, this thing is okay. We've had a little bit of play out. Man, when it's in the bear, when it's a bear time, it's heavy in the red, light in the green, long in the red, short in the green, as in time span. I'm not saying you go long in the red. I'm saying it's the time is spends a long time in the red, a short time in the green. If my internet gets cut out, it's because a vacuum runs over the Ethernet cable. Hopefully that doesn't happen. My lordy, how big is this move? A 25% move. Boom. Where's the cows? Because we got udders to milk. We're milking udders, and I'm talking corporate. I'm talking postulates. Cows mooing in pain. Cows bred with multiple udders just to be milked. A life of sorrow and pain. What's up, Frankie? How have you been, brother? Billy Casper, how you been? Evanelda, how you been? Alessandra. We should have a little streamer party, huh? We should have a little party. Because, damn! And you know what's the scary thing is, man, is, you know, when's the light at the end of the tunnel, man? How long away from now? Shut up! How long for the light until there is light at the end of the table, man? And that's what I've been trying to tell you people. That's why I've been gone, because it's too depressing. It's too depressing. It's hard being a bear. And don't call me a perma bear, because I'm not. But I am a realist. I'm a bull when I believe it's a bull. And I'm a bear when I believe there's bullshit. And folks, it stinks. It stinks. Shout out to Wendy. Oh man, I tell you, there's a handful, a small handful of YouTube crypto, Bitcoin, shitcoin trading or content that I watch on YouTube. Pretty much the handful is in our channel right now that I watch from time to time. Pretty much all here. Fuck, where was I going with that? I just woke up. Oh yes, I remember what I was gonna say. And man, Wendy O had an amazing stream today. So if you haven't watched it, you should go and watch it. Oh man, we haven't even thought about Michael Saylor. We haven't even thought about Michael Saylor. Have you ever been to a steel factory? Ooh. He might have to go back to the steel factory business because ooh, he might be next. He might be next, but it's gonna be a little different if him and his institution goes down. It ain't gonna match Sam Stankman. Let's look at the charts. Man, it's just, this is unbelievable. I mean, it's believable. Believe it. Believe it. Deep. We gotta clean this up a little bit. Hold on. What the hell's it? Whoa, what is all this? Oh my lord, how could we forget? We are $3,000 basically. 3,000 and $600 away from breaching otra vez. Wow, what a fake out. What pain. I mean, dang. I've been silent for these past few weeks, I know. And listen, I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not saying everyone was wrong and I was right. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I've been in hiding for a reason. And that's because 'tis the season. The jingle bells ain't gleaming. It's beaming. And I ain't trying to be the Grinch. Thanks for the donation, BG. All goes to charity. Oh no, thank you. No. Thank you. Thank you. You know, just because we're still gonna be charming, you know, folks, listen, we're immune to this. We are not affected by this. You know? you don't have to be over invested into Bitcoin or Sheetcoin to prove to yourself or to anyone else that you are a you know, believer or frontier man. This is the first real, and it's different. They're always different, I suppose. But these, you know, I messaged Wendy O. I told her, I messaged her, I was like, I really liked your stream today. I thought it was really fucking good. And then just like sent her a couple thoughts in my head, basically saying that I believe that in 3 years, hopefully 5 years, we will look back at this moment, at this bloodbath of lack of common sense in the leadership. Total lack of common sense. You know, what experience do these guys have? What experience did Bernard McCleskey from Celsius have before Celsius? What experience did he have? Some no-name Swiss bullshit bank in Nova Scotia? What experience did I don't know, I think they're all fucking frauds. And it shows because they have such little common sense. The fact that this BANKMANFRIED kid screwed the pooch when he had one of the top trading crypto leverage exchanges in the world, wildly profitable, but just burned money. I mean, in chunks, so fast. Like, he believed in McCleskey. Like, he believed those business models, like paying 20% or 30% or whatever percent APR, they fail for a reason. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, wanted to give his money away, then give your money away, not everybody else's. I give my money away too. But I, you know, I'm proud to, I tell you what though, it makes me proud to be, trying to say this the most humbly way possible because I don't want to be a douche, but because I'm in here trade. Listen, I'm the same family of Market Cipher. You know, Market Cipher, it don't matter how low crypto goes. Like, it's gonna be here through thick and thin, no matter how ugly. Even if crypto disappeared, it would still be here. And I owe it all to you. But wow, man, would you look at that? Just a step down. Going on the small time frames here. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on with Ethereum? 1100. Jeez. What am I even looking at? You should see, I look like a dick sucking thumbnail right now. My mouth is open, my eyes are wide, and I'm speechless. MC works like a dream as long as you got patience. Yeah, that's how it's been for me, at least in this environment. Although, not saying you can't, you know, there's been moves. It's been jaggedy on the low time frames. You can play low time frames, but yes, for me, totally, I'm in the same boat, bro. Do I think this is where we should look for cycle lows? No, I don't think so. Now, I don't quite understand all the connections between Solano and obviously, I guess FTT is their token. Obviously, that's taking a shit. Let's see, we're on the 4-minute time frame, so let's just dump. 50% in an hour. Holy shit. Damn. Apparently, that's a pair on Bybit as well. What the fuck? Is that a pair on here? What's the biggest dumper? Solano. Solano. Oh my god, it's $10? Is that what oh my god. Is that what I think? You don't say it's so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh my Lord. $10? Holy shit. Wow. 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 Listen, man, you gotta separate the real from the steel. The real from the steel. Seal. The dolphin from the seal. How much I have in Solana? Not a damn thing. Cannot hold assets I believe are going to be going down, especially for a long period of time, man. I have very little crypto. Now, I earn crypto every day. But this is crazy. 15.6, man. How low can she go? You know, it's a good price, man. If you're in this short, I don't know. You might want to take some profit. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Damn shit. Wow. What a curve. What about Sarah? Will he get margin called? Butter me up and call me bread, but I don't know. I hope not, because he's a nice guy. Or he seems like a nice guy. You know, he was a real believer. Bitcoin. Should be an interesting Thanksgiving conversation if we're still at these levels and or worse or similar. By the way, if Sailor gets liquidated, that's also another dump of that you guys are talking about. I mean, man, I'm telling you, dude. Telling you. Insanity. You know, I tell you what, people, the people say, "Oh, Martin Shkreli, like Martin Shkreli was bad." Martin Shkreli was a good man, is a good man. It's this Bankman-Friedman who deserves to eat shit. And listen, I am no perfect man. I am far from it. I've committed sins in my lifetime. But man, this is on a whole nother level. Man, it's hovering. You know, have we felt the pain? Have we felt the pain? Have we felt the pain? Oh man. Man, I could use some coffee. Bull trap incoming. Yeah. It's been a trap. Sprung. I don't know why he would say, if you have to go in and open up the books and research, why say, hey, we're gonna bail out FTX? Where is that tweet? Yeah, we're gonna take care of it. Then he's like, fuck this. Yeah, he definitely had second thoughts on that one for good reason. You wanna touch this shit? Insanity. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a reason why people are saying there was a head-to-head between the FTX goon and CZ? Dude, I would take CZ any day. Been around forever. Binance ain't nothing to mess with. Might have to call old Ben from Bybit and ask him for a favor for the people. Say, Ben, we need you to buy out Sam. I'm trying not to curse in my streams anymore as much, but Sam, the dope man, curly Q-haired Friedman, we gotta bail him out, bro. Show them boys how to run a real exchange. Shit, I'll be the CEO. I have better hair, the same skin tone, minus the Asperger. Alright, it's time to wake up. I need some coffee. Let me make some coffee. We don't have much time, but man, what a surprise. What a surprise. We got a World of Warcraft raid coming up here in like an hour or two. Man. Alright, let me go make some coffee and we'll sit here in shock and awe for a little while. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's see. Is any of the old boys and girls still around? Is Frankie Candles? Are you still here, brother? Is Frankie here? That's what is Frankie here? Frankie, are you here, buddy? Is Frankie here? He's doing a live. Darn, I wanted him to hop on and get a kind of a live take from him. Frankie's live. Maybe we can go to his channel and just ask him what he's thinking. Okay, his stream is starting soon. Oh, he has a poll. Is crypto over? If 64K is the top forever, you bet your ass it is. That's unfortunate that the no is at 81%. That's not high enough. That means we have farther to go down. That's fine. Don't worry about asking for on a stream. Don't worry. I know he's telling him to do his own stream. I don't. We were entering. He's his own man. Oh fuck. So he can do it when he's live. He can do it when he's live. We can do it live. Word. All right. Well, I guess we'll go to Plan B. Is Evan Aldo around? Billy? Where's Billy and his BBC microphone? Never see that man's microphone at the same again. No problem, Dave. Tell him thank you. We'll do it another time. Counter-Strike. Well, I used to play Counter-Strike back in the old days, bro, when Counter-Strike was good. 1.6. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Alessandra, maybe we can get the crew on. Maybe we'll get. I was thinking about getting a little round table on because I kind of want to hear, you know, a little bit of input. Maybe we'll get Billy. Maybe we'll get Evan. Maybe we'll get Alessandra. Frankie's too big for us now, so he's doing his own thing. We'll do something special for, you know, Frankie doesn't. Frankie's never been on my channel before, so I wanted him to come on. And I honestly wanted his input. You know, I really haven't been active. Yeah, no, it'll be a rain check. It's all right. There's no time. We'll have a special Frankie time because to be honest, we haven't shown Frankie enough love here. He you know, we're appreciative. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alrighty. You know, I guess we should get serious. I want to get serious. I want to get serious. And I hope people understand that, you know, we're not lollygagging around like saying, you know, we're celebrating other people's demise or something. But look at the hex chart, sure. Look at that fresh cut on CZ. Fresh cut. When pulse. What looks so good about Hex right now? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This doesn't look like it's doing that good either. When pulse. Fuck. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. We got a little bit of time. I want to get a round table. I want to get Billy. I want to get Evan. Tommy popped in. Maybe we can get Alessandra on. I don't know, Alessandra. You're gonna have to message me on Discord. I don't think I have your Discord. And kind of get a take. Maybe you guys can share your screens. I don't know. Is that what you? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. This shit is crazy. Okay, first off, we got to turn down the music. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Getting lost in the sauce. Alrighty, I'm putting out the call. Putting out the call. I'm calling Evan first, and then we'll add Billy. Billy.
Hey, can you hear me?
See if we. Yes, we can. Hold on a second, big dog.
Good, good. I'm actually live on Twitch right now, but I got your stream, your video on, so I'm watching you.
Good stuff, brother. How you been, bro?
Good, good. Yeah, it's it's finally happening.
All right, well, just hang on tight for a second, bro. Put yourself on mute while I'm trying to get everybody. I'm trying to get the round table in here. Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself. Okay.
Okay, let's kind of want something done here. Add it to call. Yo.
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 Hold on.
Yo, Zero.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, man. I hope I didn't disturb you or from sleeping or something, but we're live streaming and shit's hitting the fan. I wanted a little kind of a hot take from a good round table right now, and I wanted to see if you were here too, bro. You down to give us a little hot take?
Uh, I guess so. You're on YouTube now?
Yeah, man. I'm live right now. And so I just got like Evan Aldo in the call, Billy. We got Tom Crown, and you know, shit's hitting the fan. And
My take is CZ is absolutely ruthless. Oh my god, he pulled such a pro gamer move on Sam Bankman-Fried, and yo, I've heard some interesting stuff between CZ and Sam Bankman-Fried from a friend of mine that is friends with CZ. I don't know if I should share it, but dude, it's kind of dark what Sam Bankman-Fried was doing with CZ.
well, I don't really know much, but in my opinion, this all falls on the curly head kid and not on CZ, dude. Like, now, just because he came in and said, yeah, fuck, I might bail everybody out, and then he just pulled out just now, like, that happens every day. That happens with Twitter. That happens every single day. It's the stupid kid's fault for having a golden goblet of an exchange, a crypto leverage exchange that's profitable, and fucking off the money and fucking it all off, and having your name on a stadium, Tom Brady's name. And like, honestly, the kid has to be the biggest idiot in business of 2022. Like, the dunce goes not to McCleskey, not to Do Kwon, but Bankman Friedman, in my opinion. But what are you talking about, bro? I know you can't say much, but what do you mean some dark stuff? Are you telling me? Because there's a lot of people. Now, you're a really credible guy. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people right now that are saying they know people. I know that we know people, but what can you tell us, bro?
All right, so my business partner, according to him, I'm not saying this is the case, but basically, this has gone back since 2019. Sam Bankman-Fried apparently was trying to get CZ arrested. Like, he had like some connections in like CIA or whatever, one of the alphabet agencies, trying to get on some securities charge, get him arrested and brought to US, for securities charges. So apparently, Sam Bankman-Fried was the one that started this and was the one who started playing dirty, and CZ just responded in savage return. But yeah, from what I've heard from people close to the source, Sam Bankman-Fried started it.
So is the story that like this is CZ's fault for dumping the price of the token? Is that what people are trying to like be mad at him for?
I mean, I think people are. I think the villain people have identified Sam Bankman-Fried as the villain, but yeah, it's just, man, people forget crypto is savage. It is savage.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't blame a whale if he dumps a token that he bought. You know what I'm saying? Like he bought and raised the price at first. So to me, and again, I know very little. All I know is FTX is done, and it shouldn't have been. And literally months ago, Bankman Friedman was giving out money like candy to failed businesses in crypto that obviously had a problem trying to be a little hero. So I say it's all his fault. And yeah, man, that's what I think.
Yeah, wasn't he trying to like get special legal privileges and regulate the crypto market and pay politicians? Like, isn't that the main contention?
He was the biggest donor to the Democratic Party. And listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a donor to your party and shit. But man, that kid is a fucking idiot. Does anybody else want to chime in, or maybe or is there? Why was it in the charts? Was it not in the charts? You know, I mean, the news follows the charts. I personally have been in recluse for the past couple weeks because, you know, I think people got way too excited about a little move up to the 21,000, and I kept quiet because I don't want to be the Grinch. But this shit was gonna happen either way, whether it was today, January, or whenever. Shit was gonna go down either way. You know what I'm saying? But it does. Evan Aldo, you go for. Did you want to say anything exciting?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, it's the thing is, like with the polls, you know, Twitter polls and all that shit. The majority of people were saying we would come down. You know, this is kind of what the masses thought. Nobody saw FTX. I mean, nobody really saw that coming. Is BlockFi pause withdrawals too? Because they own BlockFi now. Does anyone know what happened?
You're telling me Pompliano BlockFi? Now BlockFi shit hit the fan with them a little bit. Are you telling me BlockFi is also dead?
Wait, didn't FTX buy them? So when
I don't know.
I mean, that is FTX. I mean, as far as I know, it's just rebranded.
You're telling me. So did Pompliano and Kevin
That's what I'm
O'Leary
wondering.
sell BlockFi with the greatest commercial ever made from Pompliano? Did they sell out to FTX?
I thought they are.
90% sure, yeah. I mean, I think it's just rebranded.
I think they are, but I don't think they've had any withdrawal freezes or anything yet.
So everybody's probably fucking taking all their shit off of BlockFi right now.
I took it all off everything back with Celsius. Like,
yeah.
I can't imagine. Holy shit, though, boys! Like, what a 48-hour period. We don't need Hulu. We don't need TikTok. We got all the drama right here in crypto now. Like, what the actual fuck?
And it was on a Tuesday.
Yeah, just a casual crypto Tuesday, right?
You know what's crazy? Tom Brady probably lost millions of dollars. Like, he probably had millions on FTX.
Not as much as Sam Bankman-Fried, man. That off the billionaire list.
Hopefully, you know, it's man, I don't know, but Tom, is there anything you know or saw in the charts, buddy? I mean, you've been very active lately. Your channel's been kicking ass. Congratulations!
Thank you. I've been going hard.
You know,
well, yeah. I mean, shit's looked like shit, right? I'm a perma bull. I'm still bullish. I get a bunch of shit. Doesn't mean I think it's going up today. It's gonna go up eventually, right? But in the charts, everything's just been down. I can't believe how little retrace we've seen. Like over the last year, what kind of upside price action have we seen? It baffles me that we haven't seen some kind of move to the upside just to liquidate shorts, just something, just sideways down. And today really hit the fan, man. The total crypto market cap broke June's low. It's back below 2018's high. Like, this is wild. This is wild and out.
Zero, do you have to leave or something, bro? Or are you good? I never mind.
No, I'm
Billy, are you there, bro?
I'm here, bro.
Billy, how's Big Booty Mama doing?
She's doing real good, man. She is absolutely just killing it right now with the booty.
How are you doing, bro? How's the farm? It's winter. Did you get your winter solstice harvest and everything? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Everything's good. Everything's harvested. Just putting manure out for next year. That's about it.
So, you know, what's your take? Did you see it in the charts, or
I saw it, bro. I saw it. Market Cypher gave the craziest.
Are you able to show us? Are you in front of a computer?
Yeah, I could show it. Let's see if I can.
You're gonna have to share the screen on Discord.
Okay.
Show and tell.
Let's see what I can do here.
So, let's try to do that.
Okay.
You know, while you're prepping that, something I want to say, like, I was baffled at 69 being the top, and now it makes some sense. Think about how much over leveraged money in VC was here. how many just insolvencies we've seen, how much just gibberish market cap, like Solana's down 90% in a day, FTT's down. Like this is just over leveraged to the max, and this is the unwinding of that.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, like FTX themselves shouldn't have been leveraging a damn thing. But Billy, let's fucking see it, bro.
Bro, so I've noticed just trading pretty much altcoins during this whole bull run. I've shorted the exact top by looking at the 4-hour market cipher B. Whenever you have this upside down uneven butt cheek pattern where you got that real big cheek up here
That's
and this
hot.
it's hot, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to think to yourself, how long is this woman going to be able to hang upside down before there's a huge drop?
Defies
Not
gravity.
long.
Now, if the money flow is coming down as well, that is 100%
Oh my
a
gosh, look at that.
macro
Yeah,
top
that's
signal.
savage.
Now, we have not seen this. We saw something close to this at 69K. But this is something I have never seen. I even went back to see if we saw something like this. And this is just the most bearish thing I've ever seen. So I'm honestly not surprised at the drop. But
You shorted that top, Billy?
I didn't, man. You know, I shorted right here on Friday. And I got stopped out over the weekend, but I hopped into a short right here on that wick up that we got.
Close
So,
Dog.
yeah, it's not the top, but
It's close enough.
Dude, I tethered up thanks to Market Cipher. Like, I think 2 or 3 days before the crash, I tethered up, and thank God I did. Holy shit.
Well, I appreciate the market cipher love, man. Listen, I use it
Shout
every
out
day
to
my
MC.
damn self too. I'm in the same boat, dude. You know, I couldn't trade without
I'm in a
it.
long right now, though. I'm in a short, and I just longed. I longed from
Schlong.
yeah, I longed from like 15.4 ish.
Really?
Yeah, because I you know I'm just addicted to trading, man. So I saw
Where'd-
like a nice scalp, so I went for it.
Where'd you
Okay.
get the 15.4 level from? Just curious.
It is a it was a naked high volume node from must have been from like November 2020.
Yep.
And we hit it to the exact dollar, so I figured might as well go for it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
Market
different
Cipher B
methods.
agrees, man. Like, you know, Market Cipher B has the regular bullish div here, so doesn't
ETH,
lie.
ETH is hitting a big point right now.
Is ETH getting a bounce right now?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to look, but it is hitting a big. It was hitting a big fib level that I was talking about. Yeah, it is. It's actually, it got the bounce off. Now it's kind of rejecting from it. It is hitting a spider line right now, though.
Okay,
Interesting.
let's see here. I mean, Bitcoin's at 15. Yeah, I mean, ETH's at 1100, right? It's at like 1100. I'm you know, let me go to like a lower time frame here myself, man. It's just it is what
Doesn't
it
look
is,
bullish
man.
though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this shit's deep. Man, like last night or yesterday, I'm trying to find like which time frame it was. It was like the 2-hour. I was really just playing like there was the yellow X, VWAP coming down, money flows coming down. So Billy, you were playing the 4-hour, so you were playing off this. This is pretty damn good right here. Boom, boom. Money flow, boom, boom. Yeah, bro, it's right there, man. And this is a steep top wave to fall from too, bro. There's a lot of room and just man, this is a 25% drop, right? 25,
Yeah,
27,
it's wild.
25, 25%. Damn. It's about
So
damn time we
brutal.
had some action.
So brutal.
Yeah, amen. I would have rather it gone up, but yeah, it's anything's better than 150 days of sideways. It's been
Yeah.
killer. It's
It's
been
been
so hard
fun.
to stream. How, dude, Jason, you've been killing it too, man. Evan, I see your streams up too. Like, isn't it savage to just face like the same price action and people's questions?
You know, it's been easy to trade this market since September, man. Like especially Bitcoin because it just respects the same spider lines and the same points. Like, I mean, I've been bored out of my mind with it, and my fans have been as well. But in terms of like successive trades, I was not complaining.
Were you hitting that sideways? Hitting it sideways?
Yeah. That's my favorite type of position when entering trades on Bybit.
Well,
Also, when
it's
I was
about
in
being in
Costa
the
Rica, a lot of
swamp.
sideways action.
All right.
I just feel bad for FTT holders. Holy shit.
Who owned FTT? Like, I never even met people who traded on FTX. I really don't know anyone who's like an FTT maxi. I mean, my heart goes out to people who are. I just don't know them. That was a big red flag for me for FTX. I never met anyone that used it.
Well, they're mainstream, bro. You know, I think they were a lot.
But
They
then
were
wouldn't the
like
noobs be using it?
mainstream. You know, I mean, they had Tom Brady.
Matt Damon. No, that was
No,
Crypto.com.
Crypto.com.
But I still blame him. Fuck Matt Damon.
I mean, I know one of my business partners uses FTX. It's not the only thing he uses, but he does. It's one of the exchanges that he uses, you know. And man, the first time that I saw this kid, I just like with Alex McCleskey, I knew something wasn't right about him. And I was just like, even just listening to him talking, like, this kid's he's trying too fucking hard. He's trying too hard. Just, you know, when you're in that type of position, you really shouldn't even be on camera. You should shut your ass up and you run it like the mob. Like you're an old Italian fat guy that doesn't want to be seen by any camera. Shut up and you just don't fuck things up. In fact, you don't do anything. You try not to do as much as possible. This kid was moving way too much. Not only moving, but he just gave it up. He just gave it up. What the hell was he thinking?
He got swept away. He was swept away by the hype, man. He was loving it. Oh, I'm buying this and buying that. I'm a big fancy.
I think he wanted to be a celebrity. I think he wants to be noticed as the little. I'm able to wear. I'm like a Vitalik Buterin kind of a kid. He wants to be like that, like some little evil fucking genius. But he's not. He's an idiot. Guy's an idiot.
It gets to you, I guess. Just all the money and the fame and all that shit.
How many billions did he make in like 2 years? Well, on paper.
What was it, 10 maybe?
I thought he had 15.
Was it 15? Yeah, that sounds right.
That's a lot of billions, man.
I know he had like 16 billion on like Monday, and then Tuesday it's like less from that.
Welcome to crypto on Monday.
The thing is, like, let's be real. Like, he has lots of money stashed under things and like hid it. Like, he's fine. Like, no matter what happens, even on paper, if he goes to like $0 net worth, like, he's fine. He's got money somewhere.
Yeah. And $1 billion. And he had 15. Then they said he's like down to 1 or some shit with that shit. But
not even.
Honestly, you really should, in my opinion, you really should not be holding the majority, like, of your assets in crypto. It's just fucking suicide right now. Like,
especially
it's fucking
billions.
suicide. And there's no like there hasn't been any short squeezes or nothing, just because there's no the environment's totally changed. Like, the world is totally screwed right now. There is no money. No one's gonna want to pump that shit. Like, this was gonna happen. It just two things struck at once. Number one, it's also the political bullshit, in that the Democratic Party really didn't lose that many seats, like in the Senate voting bullshit. That had a negative effect on the market. The Dow's down like 650 points, and so was banking on that. That happened, and then this. Man, so we got two bears with one stone today.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Dr. Oz lost against a guy that's even more senile than Biden.
Yeah, I mean, it's, Florida. You remember Florida during the Bush days and before? Florida used to have crooked voting, and it was Democratic and barely Republican. And they fixed their voting machines. They went all in the same system. There's no errors. They counted votes correctly. It's suddenly, it's a red state every single time, right? Now, all these states with all these fucking problems, man, it's too much bullshit. And I tell you what, The worst thing that could be true is if there's actually if there wasn't any election fraud, which we know there is. We know they're cheating like motherfuckers. But
Be
it
careful,
would really
CF.
suck if they
Don't.
weren't
I
cheating.
mean,
It
they're
would really
real
fuck us as a
crucial
country.
with this topic. You know.
What'd you say?
Well, dude, crypto's just had thing after thing after thing. Like it's been nonstop for how long?
You guys want to
I'm
know
just
why?
saying, CF. Like YouTube, they're real crucial with this topic. Yeah.
You guys
just
want to know
warning
why
you.
Florida is so much more Republican now? I'll tell you my theory.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because all the fucking people from like the northern states, like Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, all the ones that moved here after COVID were pretty much Republican, and those are the people. That's why DeSantis won by 1 million votes this time, and only won by 50,000 last time. Basically, 1 million more people moved here. That nobody's moving to Florida from up north. It's all like old retirees or people with money. Nobody's moving and thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna vote for freaking Democrat Charlie Crist." That's why. And that makes Pennsylvania and those states more blue. That's why you can't even, that's why those states are becoming more blue. I mean,
I think
unless
a
I'm
lot
not
of
going to
people
mention
move
it,
to
but your
Florida.
theory before.
Well, you live in Florida, you know, but I think
Yeah.
a lot of people that when COVID happened, just weren't down with what was happening in the north. I think a lot of people moved to Florida in the last like 2 years that are majority just conservative thinkers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Makes sense. I didn't even look at the dude. I've been so busy with crypto. I didn't even look at the
No,
results
it
at
is
all.
crazy. This is actually the best midterm they were saying for Democrats since World War II or some crap. Like it's insane. It should not be anywhere near what it was. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I looked at some of the the votes coming in last night, and it looked like just Democrats winning by a landslide. I couldn't even believe it. It was wild.
Yeah.
Especially like you said, the Dr. Oz thing. Like, I mean,
I was shocked.
yeah, the other guy.
Yeah.
The other
Like
guy.
if you
he
saw
can't
that debate.
It was a joke, bro. I watched it for comedic value.
Yeah, like
Because
and
the other
Go
guy, he couldn't. When he when you ask him a question, he waits like 10 seconds to answer because he like can't hear, so he has to like read the screen of what's being said, and he's like 10 seconds late.
I think this shows that they don't need to put someone up front that is likable, good with their words or anything, because they've kind of bribed people into getting their votes with like, their talking points are all like, let's cancel student debt and so on. So you don't need to be liked. You just
They're
need to kind of
flying
bribe people.
immigrants from the border to every state. They're putting them on planes, bro. It's an open border, and they're not just letting them in. They are shoveling them into airplanes and flying them to different states and just dropping them off and bailing people out of jail. I mean, it is like we have been so invaded, and it's from the inside, and it's just. This is why I haven't been fucking streaming for the past month. This is why I stopped doing videos, because it makes me depressed and I always come back to the same damn point. But I'm up $84,000.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Well, on the bright side, if the Fed stops raising interest rates and starts printing again, that might pump everything back up for a little while.
Are we getting CPI tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Dude,
bad.
I just can't. I
They ain't slowing that
it.
shit down. Dude,
Oh
it's going to
my
go down
God,
more
it's never
tomorrow.
gonna
It's going to
end.
go
It's
down more
just
tomorrow,
never
dude. We
ending.
need to hold these shorts, bro. We need to hold. Don't, this is not financial advice.
No,
You should
financial
take profit right now.
Yeah, true that.
But, I don't know, man.
I think we
When does
really
it
need.
end?
We're about halfway through this mess. I think we're about halfway through the. I don't know about crypto, but for S&P 500, Nasdaq, we're about halfway through the pain. It's going to be quarter 2, quarter 3, 2023. In my opinion, you'll see bottoms there. Theoretically, you need to raise rates as much as the inflation is to curb them. You need to go up to 8%, which ain't happening, but they'll get it close because Powell, they don't want to have their legacy go as the morons who let, the dollar go to zero, ending up like Venezuela. That is not what their legacy wants to be.
Even
They'll get
like
close.
losing reserve status.
Honestly,
would be,
the
like,
interest
so...
rate is not a big deal, dude. 20 years ago, it was 20%. It was 20%, you know, and everybody was fine. Everybody was fine, dude. The prices of houses were lower, you know, but
Be nice.
the interest rates, it was 20%. And so that shit can keep going up, you know. So
I want to give some pushback to saying that's not what they want their legacy to be. I genuinely think the window that they look at is so short term that they don't care. Because by the time, you know, the economy is degraded even further, you're no longer in office. Like, why do you care?
Valid.
So you don't think, like, even if they stop raising rates, like right now, you don't think inflation would just go out of control like crazy? Or
Okay, but like, yeah, so yeah, let's say
I think it
inflation
already
goes
did.
to over 10%.
I think it already is.
Well, Biden's not going to be in office at that time, or theoretically he wouldn't. And
I thought we were
what does
talking
he
about
care?
the Fed members.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
my theory is if they didn't start raising the rates, you'd still be seeing people outbid one another for fucking used cars, and the housing market would be just absolute. You know what I mean? Like, it would be getting so unaffordable for a person to fill up their gas tank, all this type of stuff. It would be getting ugly in that respect. I don't know though, but that's
I
kind
think
of
they
my
only move when
theory.
they have to. I think like that's it. It's like when they're forced to do it. It's like, fuck, now we gotta do this. Like I don't think they have much concern for anything else. But I don't know. Numbers come in tomorrow. Everything's eating shit. We'll see what happens. Unemployment was like 2/3 of the previous month. Like it's not great, but
yeah, I
I
think.
think I
Oh,
don't
my
think
bro.
we'll.
Let me see if my bro will join the call. Everyone's
hell
been
yeah.
asking about him to like he hasn't been around lately. Add him.
yeah, mine. We want flopping groper.
Yes.
Yeah, the people been asking.
The people have spoken.
Looks like we're making a lower low right now.
Let's
about
go, baby. Keep
God, it's
going
one-
down, baby. Fuck, I should have
Let's-
shorted more, man. Yo.
Yo, dude,
Flop and groper.
What's up, flopping groper?
Phone's working. How you guys doing?
bleeding.
Is anybody else in silver? I got a pretty big position in silver.
Man, so do you want to give your hot take, brethren, on what's going on right now?
Yeah, I've been tuning in, but let me reset my headphones here. Give me a minute here. But I like this round table. This is a good round table here. I want to join.
Evan Aldo, what were you saying?
I've been doing well with silver. I've been going in pretty heavy on silver. You know, I think gold and silver could have bottomed out. I know I sound like Peter Schiff right now, but bear with me.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I love Peter Schiff. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He's just wrong about crypto.
Very.
yeah. No, I converted like all my S&P 500 shit, all my stock shit, towards the beginning of the year to silver, and it's been a nice ride, so far. So yeah,
You
that's
say
right.
you've
If you
been
look
playing
at
silver, like
versus-
what? Like what have you been playing? Like you've been hitting long, shorts. It's been like what kind of time
just going
frames?
long on the ETFs. The AGQ I think is a leveraged one that looks really good right now. I've been long on that. Been some good calls with that. I mean, guys, listening. You can make money trading other things aside from crypto. I love to trade
What?
crypto, but yeah, you can make.
Totally.
Wait, you can trade other things too?
Yeah, I know. I didn't
it's
know
way
it for the
easier.
first year. Yeah, I didn't know it, and then I realized you could make money in other asset classes too, if crypto doesn't look good that day. But yeah, if you look at silver versus SPX, it's one of those rare times where it looks like it will outperform it for a while. Even silver versus Bitcoin just went into the green on the
It does
monthly
not
for the
look
first
bad
time
this
ever.
month. Looks
But
good
yeah.
this month.
Yeah, I think for the move would be kind of hold on to silver for maybe another year, then convert. If we get to see what looks like a bottom in the S&P 500, the Nasdaq in mid to late 2023, then convert. Bitcoin, depending on how risky you want to be, crypto, S&P 500, long term shit, Nasdaq, whatever. But I think, if you don't trust the US dollar, you don't trust the US banks or whatever, the move would be silver. I mean, some people would want to get into physical silver, but if you're transient like me, it's too heavy. But yeah.
Testing. Can you guys hear me?
You loud and clear.
Yep.
All right, it's me. All right, I'm here.
Yay.
So, what do you have anything to say about the overall macro play out? I know you've been busy. I don't know if you really know what's going on today and shit with all the Friedman. We got two things. We got the FTX going down, and then the voting bullshit.
Here's my hot take. My hot take is that I honestly feel like we've lost a lot of what we used to know, and things need to be reclaimed and things need to be rebranded. This is kind of like a year of rebranding, whether it's crypto or politics or literally just ourselves. I think me personally, I've been so concerned with the macro and what's going on with the world that I've let myself slip, and I've failed people close to me. And it's been a tough year for maybe not like my finances. Like I've been hanging in there with that and doing okay, but I'm talking about the things that really matter. I'm talking about like actually finding meaning and just your relationships and just being an empowered individual. Personally, I'm someone who lost that. I was looking too hard into the macro, and the macro has obviously failed us. So I'm reorienting. I'm going to try and rebrand, come back stronger, and whatever happens in this world, you know what I'm saying? It's for the best,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if you spend too much long with the charts, it'll just, wear out your mind too.
Yeah, I mean, there's the plebs in chat are saying that FTX has officially filed bankruptcy.
Dump it.
I mean, obviously we've been bears for a long time, and it's the traders are going to continue to push the price down because they're going to panic. So when I look at the daily on Market Cypher, the waves are trending up, but the price goes down, and it's like why is the price not doing what the indicators are supposed to be saying? But in reality, it's all part of a bigger picture. It's a bullish divergence. The price continues to go lower while the waves continue to slowly trend up. And the traders are ultimately wrong about what things are worth because things are terrible right now. And it's going to take a long time for the ship or the train or whatever to actually turn around. But I mean, I am hopeful. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of on the sidelines in terms of my I've been thinking about buying Bitcoin. I just haven't because I've been kind of neutral and apathetic. But my patience has paid off because I'm glad I haven't bought any Bitcoin in the last couple months.
It is too early. I think it's way too early. It's too early to DCA. It's too early. I mean,
if you're new, you could DCA. You just started in 2021 or something like.
You mean silver, right?
Maybe you can start a little bit, but I mean, listen, if you bought in at 20,000 and we chill here down 25% already, you got to hold for a long time. I don't see an end in sight, bro. What happens if the Democrats win again in 2 years in the presidential election? Dude, we're fucked. It's never going back up. Never.
I mean, when hope does return, though, it's not just going to happen in one night and it's over. It's going to be a large trend, and we will see it on the monthly charts. You'll see the hike and the she flip green. Things have been red on the macro for a long time, and they're just not going to change until those huge time frames are actually switched. So you guys got to just learn how to trade in this fucked up market and learn how to focus on yourself when the world is fucked up. And that's what I need to hear. So that's what I'm telling to everybody.
Have you seen the price of Solano, dude? It's $10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw it.
Going
I was listening to the stream and I went for a little walk and I saw that I heard you talking about the price.
Man, it was like at 200, almost 300 back in
Oh
the
yeah,
day.
it got obliterated.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, because obviously there's a lot of people who are going to be DCAing and, and wanting to get in prices low. Look, you got to have a plan. And I would say the plan should be a 6 to 12-month plan. If you have 10 grand in, you want to put 1,000 in kind of every month to have that plan for that accumulation phase that we typically see. You get what I'm saying? You want to plan to hold it into the next bull run if and when that happens, if or when that happens. That type of thing. You got to have a plan with it.
Yeah, you don't.
Yes,
You don't want to rush into something too quick. Like you obviously want to, like one move should be the make or break. You got to take things really slow. You know what I mean? It's like with relationships or trying to find a girlfriend or investing or anything. Like if you put all your eggs in one little basket and then it doesn't work out, like you have no one else to blame but yourself. Like take things slow, do things methodically and prioritize your own survival, but not just that. I used to just say prioritize surviving, but what I'm learning is you have to like thrive in every aspect of your life, or at least try to, because like if you are just sitting around waiting for the price to make you feel better, what happens when it doesn't? Like what happens if the price never comes up? Are you just going to jump out a window like it's, like whatever Black Tuesday or whatever the Great Depression was? Like,
And that's what I'm saying, dude. 64K top forever, or at least for a very long time. Like a long time. The world needs to have a major oh my God, would you look at that spider line? I have to share. I don't know if you're watching the stream or the screen, but damn, we just lined up this spider line. Okay, whammy.
I thought you were going to say the price pumped.
I mean, whammy.
I thought you were going to say we crashed at 12K or something. I was like, oh shit.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
thought the dump was over.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. This is crazy. Let's see what other next ones are.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, 15. You have lower one? Can you go lower then?
Of course we can go lower.
Unlimited, I got to add to my chart. I was kind of just saying if we go under this one at like 17K, it's over. I'm not going to try no more spider lines.
Maybe some of our next channels can be, ooh, yeah. Next stop, 14,450. 14.5. And then after that, we're talking about the 12s. That's Amigo territory. That's otra vez territory right there. That's,
yeah. But the thing is, it's not even like, it's still the same, percentages downward from previous bear markets. You're only talking about 84% down. I mean, I know only, but that's previous.
10.
Yeah.
Like 10.5. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
that
lower than
shouldn't
that to be crazy.
scary. I mean, I don't think nobody should be panicking until Michael Saylor gets liquidated at 3K. Well, I mean, really under 2K,
yeah.
but
It's on clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, other than that,
go ahead.
Is there anything else anyone has to say or wants to say? We're probably going to wrap it up here. This wasn't going to be a long stream. Got other stuff to do here. But man, this shit's crazy. And, the least we can do, is just look out for our damn selves. You can sit there and cry and look at Facebook memes of why this year was so shitty, just like last year, and why you're still, losing. Or you can do something about it.
I got a question for anyone who's like may have a theory on it. Do you think there's any possibility of Bitcoin and Ethereum bottoming out before the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, or do you think it's going to be kind of around the same time?
there is a small the chance would be that China, and like crypto doesn't necessarily rely on the American markets, but it does. It reflects the American markets, and so I don't think so.
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
the main hope here. The other theory that I wanted to this is important to look at, Steve. We realize this is kind of my pattern that I've been looking at. The last time we bottomed out was the 200 weekly moving average. Then the pandemic was, oh yeah, sure. I'll show you.
Okay,
Yeah, give me
okay.
one
So
one second here.
let's
Let me just
share it
get up
on
my,
Discord.
yeah, share my screen. Okay, I got
Make
it.
sure
And-
to close your Pornhub tab.
yeah, no,
yeah.
no, I got it.
Actually,
Okay, you should be able to see it now.
All right, let's see.
Let me just go on my.
Bada
So what I
bing.
wanted to
Okay,
show you
boom,
guys.
you're
I'll
live,
show,
baby. You're live.
You see it? You see it? All good? You
Yeah.
see the screen? Okay, perfect. So I'll do it kind of briefly. So we all know this
Take
was the
your time.
200 weekly moving average. We all know it was this pattern right here. This is the 200 weekly moving average. We know this was the 300 weekly moving average. The next one after that would be the 400 weekly moving average. This is at 13.5 right here. There's not too much at 13.5, obviously, but the main pattern that's interesting here is for this bear market, we bottomed out and it was in January. So the bear market was probably the longest one we had. This is a very long bear market, bottomed out in January. This one was a little bit shorter here. He bottomed out in December. What's the next pattern? What month would it be? November. This is kind of hopium, but hear me out. November. What's that pattern? 200 weekly moving average, 300, and the 400 right here. Now, the other thing too that would kind of back this up, if you look at the 6-day here, in terms of deepness of money flow, this would already tell you, you know what I mean? It would tell you got a little bit more here in terms of money flow to come down. So this percentage would be about a 40%, and it would be around a 40%er from the top of where we are, right? Let me just zoom out so we could get it accurate.
Yeah, we haven't even contended with that EMA ribbon above the price action yet. Like there's a lot of sideways and a lot of bounce to go.
40%er would be 11K right there. And that's also the other one to look at is your 500 weekly moving average. The reason why these are important is because we always seem to bottom out at one of those big weekly moving averages. Let me just get it on the weekly there to show you guys. Right now, I'm leaning more towards this one. That would be the correction of the 40% down there to keep 10K, keep the 11K mark. And that would, make sense. It would make sense. I feel like some people would have to buy, like you'll at least get something off it here. You know what I mean? You're not just plowing through 10K down to oblivion. You know what I mean? You're going to get something off of 10K, at least a scalp trade. So yeah, that's all I got.
So what's the 200 weekly average price right now?
Right now, let's
like
see.
23, 24. Like
I'll get you exactly.
Are we below the 200 weekly?
Oh yeah, way
It's a
below.
24K.
Bro, what did
24K.
Michael Saylor say?
Probably.
Dude, Michael Saylor's the one who said that he wouldn't be worried until we're under the 200.
Oh yeah, Michael Saylor's crapping his pants right now. Like don't let him get it twisted.
We've been under the 200 since June.
For a
We've been
long
under
time.
that.
They haven't even tested it really.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In a long time.
Michael Saylor
yeah,
grew
it's
another
new.
neck fold. He's probably not doing too good.
He's got another gizzard. Yeah, he hasn't been doing too many interviews lately, has he?
See, if you've been talking about gold a little bit, right? You have any view on metals, gold, silver?
It's the same shit. I have the same theory on gold, which is which we might be fueling the fire that a major bank has to go down. Shit has to hit the fan, and in that gold paper, those gold trades have to be liquidated in order for gold to be freed of its shackles. There must be a war. There must be blood must be spilt, and until that time happens, I think it's stuck at $2,000.
Silver though, silver is more volatile. I'm more in silver. They normally bottom out halfway through S&P 500 bear markets. That's why I think we might have bottomed out on them. I think not 100%, but I think it's possible.
I have a question for the chat. Did any of you own FTT tokens?
That's a good one. Or use FTX.
Yeah, like yeah.
Real.
How many of you got hit?
I'm telling you, I felt it was sus, dude. Nobody used it, and it was like one of the biggest exchanges overnight. I was like, all right, that's weird.
What do you I got a question kind of for adventure capitalists. You'd probably know the most about this. What do you think the odds are of like more exchanges going under in the near future?
I don't know why I'm the expert on centralized exchanges, but
Well,
Well, you seem smart.
yeah, you seem from what you said, you seem like you got that information that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
no,
We're gonna make a
no.
poll of if you used FTX or not. Because I'm seeing yeses, I'm seeing nos. I'm gonna make
Just
a poll
team
right
yeses.
now.
Don't you lie to
Yeah,
me.
I'm seeing just eyeballing it. It looks 30% yes.
Okay.
Maybe. Uh,
Really? I just see a bunch of nopes.
There was more yeses in the beginning.
You know what I just thought of? If FTT token didn't exist and they just had their exchange like normally, they probably would have had no
Yeah.
issue. Probably not the same could be said about Celsius.
Probably any exchange that was using its own token for collateral, just like CZ
Yeah.
said. Like that's probably if that's the case, that's probably what's going to go under.
Yeah, I wonder would Voyager have been okay if they didn't have their Voyager token? I wonder.
That's probably why BlockFi is okay. It doesn't have a token.
Well, yeah, they got bailed out though.
But but think about it. It doesn't have.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
true.
collateralizing its own bullshit no liquidity token.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay, the poll is up, people. The poll is up.
Oh, dude, now knows
Participate.
at like 90%. Now that more than like a few people voted. Come on, keep voting.
I mean, 10% is still significant.
That's still a lot, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
still like,
know what's a bitch about FTX? They're buried at entry. You know what I mean? You have to send in a bunch of paperwork. Probably you have to. It's probably a bitch.
I think more would own Solana.
Your funds are stuck right
yeah,
now,
Solana.
Gabriel.
Tons of people own Solana.
I'm so glad I tethered up my
Nope.
Solana. I think I tethered up at $33 a few days ago.
I never got into it. I think I bought like $50 of it. It's probably worth like $5 now.
So where are people getting this news that the Curly Q Friedman kid is on the run or that he's missing? And you know,
The
how did he-
SEC was trying to. They're
I'm sure.
investigating FTX, right?
They
Oh,
will
yeah,
be
that's
if they're
something
not.
We didn't talk about. Can he go to jail?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
If they want you there, they can put you there. But the thing is he was the biggest donor to Joe Biden's campaign, I'm pretty sure. Number one, I believe.
That's
I
pretty
think
crazy.
second largest, but more or less, yeah.
That's. I wonder how much he gave the right though. Normally,
I
people that
think
rich give money to everybody.
I
like, a little
remember
bit.
seeing a podcast with him. I think he said it was like 10 million or something, and he justified it by saying, "Look, it costs $1 to $10 million to donate to a politician. That will decide trillions of dollars of where money goes. So it's such a multiplier of what you can get out of it." He said that it's actually a surprise there's not more money in politics, considering. Which, hearing someone say that out loud is kind of
It
alarming,
sounds
but
crazy.
it makes sense. It's like, if you're like super rich, why not have a politician in your pocket?
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
Where was
15? Who'd have thought? When's the last time we
Yeah.
saw the number 15? Let's go back.
It's almost definitely 2 years, if not.
That was like when Biden got elected, or shortly after.
even before, right? A little bit before.
15-9. This was
October.
November.
2020,
I mean, well,
right,
it's
10.
when we were going up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's when we were going up. Friday, November 20.
Probably around Thanksgiving. Yeah, the Thanksgiving dump was down to 12K maybe, or was it 16K from 20?
We went from 12 to 10 in September, October, and then we went up, basically.
Yeah.
It's the first time since it's ran from 20K into the uncharted territory when we discovered the spider lines and its gravitational pull. that it's come back down this fucking low, man. Wow.
Do you guys think it could go like a whole nother leg down, like to like 7 or 8K? And like, if it did,
No.
like, do you guys
No.
think that's
I don't
possible?
think it breaks 10 if it even gets there, honestly.
Here, let's set up a little
I
line
think
right
if
there.
it follows,
Hey,
the
baby,
S&P
6,500's in the picture. Look at I mean, we've had these bottom wicks. You draw a little ray line on
I
it.
remember, I do recall back in like 2018, like it went down to like 3K, and then it came up quickly, and everyone was like, it's never going back to 3K. And then the COVID shit happened, and it like went back down there. And I've been tickling the idea of like we're in a massive like broadening trumpet pattern where not only do we go successively higher with each high, but we also in some ways like we're going lower with each low. And it's like a massive like volatility, just so much volatility, like just whipping back and forth, up and down. And obviously, if it went down that low, I would expect something huge to come off of that. But I really don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm watching. I'm not taking my eyes off the charts. Like I am looking at it, just not seeing anything promising bullishly on like the monthly scale. You know.
I mean, if we lose 9K, I don't see why we couldn't go to 6K, and then I don't see why we couldn't go back to 3K. I mean, just 2.5 years ago, we were at 3K. So, I mean,
we were there twice, you know, and it's almost like that's like a save point. It's like, let's say you like die in a video game, like, and you forgot to save. You go back to 3 levels ago, and you're like, what the hell? Like, I'm here again, and feels bad, but you didn't dig in any price. You didn't dig in support or save at you know, where you were. You thought you were going to just keep winning and keep going.
Yeah, another thing for that argument is in recessions, a lot of times you see things go back about 5 years. What is 5 years ago from 2022, 2023? That's around 3K. So yeah.
Just food for thought. It's not to like cause anyone to panic, but it's been something I've been looking at, and I don't know, just I am looking at these charts, and it's certainly not bullish on the monthly yet. So I have to have a bearish bias, and like if these supports keep failing, and if the traders and the investors are so hopeless, and this doomer energy like continues, like then I would expect prices to fall, especially with the way the economy could be getting way worse. We don't really know. I'm kind of erring on the side of things getting worse, not better.
The weekly money flow wave breakdown after its first curved wave, big fucking tell. I mean, this was basically when I was like, I need to go in hiding. I'm fucking hiding. And man, this thing could really kind of go on, pretty well into the next year. I mean, hell, even if you just like, kind of do like a best case scenario, you're talking about fucking July. Best case scenario. July.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Like there's kind of this like down channel that we've been in, and if you extend it out, like the breakout point would be, I guess, like sometime in the summer, I guess. So like if there was more dumps, we would just have like a really bad like Q1, possibly Q2 of this next year, and then finally it would break to the upside. But just a theory.
I mean, even best case scenario, April. If this is the wave, like if this momentum wave is the only wave, you know what I'm saying? Then you're looking at March for, and that's best case scenario, man. Man, how about them yellow X's, man? They've been on point. I'm sorry to toot my own horn, but ain't no other indicator lets you know when shit's gonna be hitting the fan. There's gonna be a big fucking move. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Look at these beautiful Yellow X's, I'm loving
I forgot what
it.
time frame I saw, but like it dumped a lot, and then I looked at in like the very first red candle, there was like a blood diamond, or there was like it was good.
It's actually spooky how Market Cipher can predict some wild black swan event with the yellow X's, but yeah, I've noticed that too.
I mean, the 30-minute, this was beautiful trap right here. Look at that. The 2 yellow X's, the most dangerous. The most dangerous. 2 yellow X's. Look at that. 2-3 candle pump. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at the monthly money flow, what it tells me is, well, first, it's not curving up yet. There's a chance that it remains green, like always, and curves back up, and we regain like a large mountain of monthly green money flow. But right now, the money flow is weak, almost looking like it's heading to the 0 line, looking to cross down. And we've already come down so hard. Like if the money flow crosses the 0 line and we turn into a red monthly money flow, it's almost like the bear market had like just then begun, or whatever. You know, it's kind of scary to think about like where the indicators could turn here. It's going to be moving slowly, but I am looking at it, and when I see like an update that I want to share, I'll share it with the people in the Market Cipher community.
Yeah, I mean, even just I'm looking at the 2-week right now, and taking a measurement, like even if it's from back here, like even if this was the bottom, I mean, the really beginning was 406 days, or even if you just want to go from where the money flow mark is, we're right here. Money flow is coming down on the 2-week. Its momentum is carrying this shit down. I mean, before it was kind of already bottomed, like this was kind of the worst part. So that could be decent news, but this is different from before. This was a crypto bear market in a strong bull normal market. Like the world was overall much healthier, like, than it was today financially, which is unbelievably to say, because how fucked up everything's been for so long. But this is bad. This is bad. And there's there's not much room. Like, dude, Bitcoin ain't that big of a mark. There's not much. Oh man, it don't take much, man. It don't take much. 1 or 2 more events, and we're down there.
Yeah, the 3 days clip. I mean, the 3-day is like clipping down, and like the yellow VWAP like cross down. Like I like the yellow oscillator when it crosses the 0 line. It's like usually a really strong indicator, and like other indicators will be backing it up. So looking at the yellow crosses across the various time frames, you could see how it crossed below 0, and like obviously this shit followed.
No, I love a good yellow wave like crossover, and it's just like, ooh, the it's like the one right before it, price was going down, and it's gonna do like, even this one on the hourly right here, just this nice little curvature, like, ooh, man, that
yeah. And the weekly ain't looking too hot, man. The weekly's looking like it might cross down in a week or two. As oversold as those RSIs are, like I want to see those RSIs like come back over the 10 or the 15. Like we need to see the actual like recovery signs, not just hope that because things are low, it's a bottom. You actually have to see these oscillators like actually show recovery, or like in the case of the RSIs, they have to come over 10 or 12 or 15 or something on a macro standpoint before the money starts pouring in. And like the money flow has to be like thick and green before there's actually water in the garden,
Yeah, an RSI, just because, the RSI's oversold. So, like you gotta see, the real evidence like coming in. You can't just guess because it's low that, hopefully, hopefully it'll go back up. Like, and them signs ain't there yet, man. They ain't there yet, man. It's gonna be a Mr. Grinch of a Christmas.
It's gonna be long enough where everyone gives up. That's how long it's gonna take. Like it's a market cycle. Like the moment you give up, that'll be the bottom. You know.
Yeah, big
100%.
fucking time.
It will bleed you out. It'll test your patience until literally no hope is left and the night is at its darkest and you are literally at rock bottom. You know what I mean?
Man, 650 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's not a play day, man. I'm telling you, that's election shit. I knew the election was gonna be fucked. And this shit, I mean, it's speaking from a very independent standpoint, fun day in the trading world. We finally got some action. There's some tough acting. And listen, we've all been this shit for too long to be sitting here holding our peepees crying like we lost something. By now everyone should have fucking know. And if you're, you didn't like profit off it, that's fine. But if you should at least covered your ass. Your ass should be covered.
Well, speaking of covered asses, fellas, I got to head out. But it's been a pleasure to be on with you, CryptoFace, and everyone else.
Where are you going?
I got some business to take care of.
That's none of your business, man.
It's a pleasure, Jason Casper. Good talking to you, bro.
You too,
code.
FG.
All right, see you
Good talking
guys.
to you.
I'll see you,
Well,
Billy.
man,
Thanks
well.
for coming. So I say we're gonna end it here. We gotta leave the people wanting more. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of excited to see what tomorrow brings us, man. I mean, we got to see. I'm as tired if I am listening to these stupid CPI numbers every other week. That's the only thing we've had for price action. That's the only thing we've had. So we finally had something different, and now we got that tomorrow. I don't know. I want this bitch to go down. Any last thoughts? Tommy,
over.
Evan, someone?
Over.
Anybody got something?
Peter Schiff.
Yeah, man.
Over.
Good to see you on again. Good to be on the chat.
Thanks, bro. You've been kicking ass,
Thank you,
dude.
man.
You had 5,000 live viewers the other day,
Dude.
didn't you?
5,000, Tom?
Damn.
Holy
Bro,
shit.
he's been streaming the
I had
CPI
2,000
numbers,
today.
man.
Oh my god, congrats, man.
Well, the last few days have been real
Yeah,
good.
that's
but
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
We've been
he's been
killing
making
it.
these short videos. Like Tom is really like he's been putting work into his channel, and it's paying off, dude. So
Thank
way
you,
to
brother.
fucking go.
Appreciate it.
Word. Shout out to Crown Chakra.
Yeah.
New album drop on 11/11. Let's fucking go. All right.
Yeah. In closing, man, I just want to say, like, I got into crypto from the start because I believe in freedom and an empowered individual. I don't believe in like groupthink, group politics, all those things. Like I believe in individual thoughts and individuality and individual rights and freedom. And so I am choosing to not be a slave to this price action and just remember why we're into crypto. It's for freedom and liberation. It's not to be a slave. So free yourselves, and whatever's pinning you down right now, make sure it's not the macro shit going on, things that are out of your control. Focus on things that are in your control and make sure you're strong, because when these markets come back up, if you're a little shrimp, weakling piece of shit, then you're going to get left in the dust. Only the strong will remain.
Man, that was a good ass fucking.
Yeah, that was good.
That was some good shit right there, bro. So we're gonna end on that. And
Every revolution has its casualties. So don't be the casualty.
for real. Sometimes it's just it's avoiding that bullet. Just like the FTX dumbass kid. He would have been fine if he didn't do a fucking thing. That's all he
You
had
think
to
he's
do
actually
was just
dumb?
collect the
I'd
money that
say
they
he's
were
just-
making. Stop trying to be hero and do whatever he was trying to do like a bitch. He was trying to be like a little poisonous bitch, I'm not trying to offend anyone when I say like a girl, but like a scornful woman to another
mean
woman.
girl.
You know how girls get catty at each other and they set each other up and they do evil shit to each other in middle school and high school and even after that. He's a bitch. Straight up. And all he had to do was nothing. And he couldn't even do that. So fuck him. And thank you all.
Brutal.
God, good luck. God bless you. Maybe we'll see you later. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. And we're all out here. Peace, guys.
See ya.
Later.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Good luck.